Hello, everybody. Today, I'm going to present to you Piers Anthony, which is a very famous living writer. My name is Stephanie Maria Duran Munoz, and my ID number is 1180164. And I hope that you enjoy my presentation today. So first, to start, I would love to mention some quick facts about Piers Anthony. Number one, he was born on August 6th, 1934. So currently he is 87 years old, and he was born on Oxford, England. His occupation is a novelist and short story writer. His nationality is English American, and we are going to learn why later. His writing period is from 1967 to the present, and finally, his genres include science fiction and fantasy. So, here's Anthony Dillingham Jacob. This lovely, nice man that you can see here is an English-American writer in the science fiction and fantasy genres, publishing under the name Piers Anthony. This is his pseudonym. He is most famous for his long-running novel series set in the fictional realm of Sand. Many of his books have appeared on the New York Times bestseller list. He has claimed that one of his greatest accomplishments has been to publish a book for every letter of the alphabet, from anthology to zombie lover. To know a little bit about his backstory and his life, Anthony's family immigrated to the United States from Britain when he was only 6 years old. He graduated from Goddard College in Vermont in 1956, and he got married immediately after graduating to his current wife. He became a naturalized U.S. citizen when he served in the United States Army in 1958. So while he was in the army, he would draw comics and write short stories for a battalion newspaper that existed at the time. After completing a 2-year stint in military service, he briefly taught English at Admiral Farragut Academy in St. Petersburg, Florida, before becoming a full-time writer. So you may ask yourself, why did he have 2 jobs instead of dedicating his life to his novels or his stories? Well, the story says that Anthony and his wife made a deal at the very beginning of his career. If he could sell a piece of writing within 1 year, she would continue to work to support him. But if he could not sell anything in that year, then he would forever give up in his dream of being a writer. And of course, he succeeded. At the end of the year, he managed to get a short story published. Of course, this was not enough to sustain himself at the beginning, and that's the reason why he kept 2 jobs, as a writer and of course as an English teacher, as I mentioned before. So he credits his wife as the person who made his writing career possible. And he advises aspiring writers that they need to have a source of income other than their writing in order to get through the early years of a writing career. Because of course, it's not easy. Anthony was at one time an angel investor in Ex Libris. Many of his popular novel series have been optioned for movies. His popular series, Sand, inspired a video game, Companions of Sand, by Legend Entertainment for DOS. And the series also spawned a board game called Sand by Mayfair Games. Anthony's novels usually end with a chapter-long author's note in which he talks about himself, his life, and his experiences as they related to the process of writing the novel. He often discusses correspondence with readers and any real-world issues that influenced the novel. To finalize my presentation, I would love to present to you some of Piers Anthony's most famous books, starting by Shaitan, also Ki. We have here a compilation, the Cluster series, A Spell for a Chameleon, which is the first Santh novel, On a Pale Horse, and also Refugee. So I'm going to mention some of the Santh novels because there are already over 40 of them. So they are a lot. I cannot mention them a lot, but a lot of them are highly recommended. We have here Total Recall, Chimera's Copper, Isle of Woman, Demons Don't Dream, which is a Santh novel, Gaze of the Gargoyle, which is also a Santh novel, and Letters to Jenny, which is a compilation of letters or mini stories. Finally, I want to mention and recommend Spider Legs, Dream a Little Dream, The Secret of Spring. So I have here also novels, the Santh novels from book 38 to 40, because some fans, what they do is that they don't read everything because there are a lot of books. Sometimes they skip some of them, sometimes they read from the beginning and then they skip some, they read from the end. So it all depends on how you want to read his books. But another recommended Santh novel is Just Right, and the latest novel that he wrote, which was released this very year on 2021, which is called Skeleton Key. So that will be all from me. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that because of my presentation, you gain interest on Piers Anthony. So thank you very much.